Calaroga Shark Media.
Hello and welcome to Palace Intrigue. I am your host, Mark Francis. When she wasn't calling all of Meghan Markle's ideas total crap, Tina Brown commented on Prince William's anxiety. You've basically got Charles, who's got cancer. You've got Kate, who's been through this terrible cancer bout herself and had to leave the stage for nearly a year. And William, who's so curtailed by all the sort of anxiety on his shoulder. His wife and his father and the whole thing. They could use a pretty upbeat, joyful ambassador to the world, who would be Harry. The problem is that they have very much the same problem that I talked about with Princess Diana and Charles, which was known as the upstage problem. He does upstage William. There's no doubt about it. You know, on the stage. Unfortunately, I think the hostility between Harry and William is such that I don't think William will ever want Harry back. Brown does think the British people would welcome Harry, but only Harry. According to Brown, I think if he came back alone, they would welcome him, but not if he came with Meghan. And I don't think that Meghan ever will, because she really, really hated England for reasons I understand. I mean, she didn't get the culture. She just didn't get it, feels so rejected by England, but England feels very rejected by Meghan, so it's kind of an impasse there. In England, they're going to sort of constantly make a career out of sort of trashing Harry, but the thing about Harry is that he's very, very good at being Prince Harry. That's the tragedy in all of this, is that he is the most talented member of the royal family, without doubt, in terms of being a prince, which is all he does know how to do. He's really good when he goes on these much-mocked foreign trips, for instance. He's just really good at it. He's charming, he's funny, he's sweet, he's authentic. He has a real sense of being true and real. He's really sort of flawless at it. An insider tells Closer magazine that Harry doesn't need to worry about William so much as he needs to worry about Camilla, who reportedly considers Harry to be a wolf in sheep's clothing who brings stress and drama to situations. According to the insider, Camilla is opposed to Harry making any sort of return, even for a friendly visit. She doesn't want to come face to face with him, let alone show him any kind of forgiveness or mercy. It's her belief that any interaction King Charles has with him is only going to be bad for his health and for the family as a whole. If Harry does get the invite back to the UK, he'd be wise to stay far away from Camilla. In the Daily Mail, Richard Eden's recent take on Meghan Markle's post-royal life reads like a top 10 what not to do list. Eden outlined 10 missteps he believed downgraded her from Duchess to D-list. Number 1. Sussex royal drama. In January 2020, Meghan and Harry announced they were stepping down as royals before talking to the Queen, launching their Sussex royal website and trademarking over 100 items. The Queen wasn't amused, and soon they were barred from using the royal title. 2. The Oprah interview. Meghan's chat with Oprah in 2021 aimed for Hollywood entry, but instead seemed to backfire in the States, especially since it aired while Prince Philip was gravely ill. 3. Naming Lilibet. Naming their daughter after the Queen's intimate nickname, without clear permission, reportedly irked the Queen, who's said to have remarked that her name was one thing she owned. Spotify solo. Number 4. Spotify's $20 million deal for a power couple podcast turned into Meghan's solo show archetypes, which didn't make it past the first season, leaving executives disillusioned. 5. Netflix curtsy. Meghan's exaggerated curtsy to the Queen in their Netflix series landed poorly, leaving viewers wondering if it was meant as a joke or mockery. Number 6. Commonwealth critique. Meghan's series contributor calling the Commonwealth Empire 2.0 didn't sit well with those who remember it as a significant part of the Queen's legacy. Number 7. Uvalde Memorial. Meghan's appearance at a Texas school shooting memorial in 2022, days after the tragedy, struck some as rushed, with criticism of it being too public a gesture. At number 8, expensive Harlem visit. Meghan's $7,629 outfit at a Harlem school with underprivileged kids was viewed as tone-deaf, given the significant portion of students on free meal plans. Number 9, American Riviera Orchard misfire. When Eden got wind of Meghan's new brand, American Riviera Orchard, she seemingly launched it prematurely to avoid a Daily Mail scoop. The brand's Instagram launched with a glitzy video, but 8 months later, the goods have yet to appear. And 10, solo red carpet appearances. Meghan's LA red carpet solo events suggest she's competing for Hollywood attention, contrasting sharply with her prior royal presence. Eden specifically mentions, while her Hollywood agents might have advised her that she needs to be seen, her royal status is diminished each time that she competes for attention from the cameras with the massed ranks of American stars, sometimes in less than regal outfits. Palace Intrigue will be right back. Hey, do you want to enjoy this show without interruptions for just $4.99 a month? You can unlock the commercial-free experience on this show and all the others in the Calaroga Shark Media lineup. If you're on Apple Podcasts, simply tap that banner in the app to upgrade instantly, and that comes with a 30-day free trial. Listening on Android or another app, just head to the link in the show notes to subscribe and dive into ad-free content today. King Charles and Queen Camilla's first full day in Samoa may have been marked by heavy rain, but for the locals, this was a welcome sign. The downpours, coinciding with the king's visit, are believed to bring blessings, heralding a bountiful harvest of the prized palolo, a coral reef worm that spawns only twice a year and is celebrated as a delicacy in Samoa. Locals wade into the reefs to collect the palolo, which can fetch up to 110 pounds for a small pot. Known for its unique flavor, reminiscent of caviar and seaweed with a noodle-like texture, it's often fried with eggs or baked into bread with coconut milk. In his keynote speech at the Commonwealth Heads of Government meeting, King Charles addressed the importance of acknowledging painful aspects of Britain's past, including its role in the slave trade, while stopping short of committing to reparations. Reflecting on the enduring impact of historical injustices, he stated, "None of us can change the past, but urged leaders to commit with all our hearts to our learning its lessons." Speaking in front of Commonwealth leaders from 56 nations, Charles highlighted the need for mutual understanding and respect, particularly amid today's global challenges. Addressing the climate crisis, a major concern for Samoa, where rising sea levels threaten much of the island, Charles advocated for collaboration to achieve shared goals. He underscored the value of small and large nations working together, saying, "Together we are wiser, stronger, and more able to respond to the demands of our time." Charles took part in a traditional ritual, drinking the ceremonial beverage kava, made from the root of a plant. Kava is a drink made from powdered root containing carvalactones, which have some psychoactive properties, according to The Guardian. While rain soaked the landscape, King Charles embraced his new surroundings. Honoured as a paramount chief of Toamasina, he was welcomed with traditional ceremonies, donning a custom-made short-sleeved white suit with a trim by the Samoan School of Arts. At a ceremony in Moata's village chief Taufano Lopati Futai bestowed the title of Tui Tamasina on Charles, saying once he has the title of Tui Tamasina, we will become part of him, and he will be connected to our people and our lands forever. And there you have it. If you'd like to email us, our address is thepalaceintrigue@gmail.com. Please follow us on Spotify, Apple, or the app of your choice, and write us a review, leave some stars if you're enjoying the show. I'm Mark Francis. My thanks to John McDermott. This is Palace Intrigue, and good times.